From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Thursday, September 12, 2024. In the headlines, the National Hurricane Center forecasts Tropical Depression 7 to become a tropical storm today. Grenlec urges workers to return to work amid ongoing industrial action. High Court grants murder accused Annin Williams bail. Also in the news, regionally first wave of Jamaican security personnel headed to Haiti. Internationally, Donald Trump claims Bass in first presidential debate with Kamala Harris. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada records its first points at the Chess Olympiad. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. We are reporting the day's news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us at the halfway point of the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, which runs from June 1 to November 30. Forecasters are reminding that the season is not over, and conditions that can foster strong hurricanes still remain. Beverly Telesford tells us more.
This season was predicted to be above normal with an expected range of 17 to 25 named storms. So far, we've seen 6 named storms, 4 of which have escalated to hurricanes. Forecaster at the Meteorological Office at the Maurice Bishop International Airport, Andre Charles, gave an overview of the season so far.
For this season, we have a total of 23 storms that is forecasted, 11 hurricanes, 5 major hurricanes. To date, at the halfway point, at the peak of the hurricane season, September, we are currently at 7 tropical depressions. Of those 7 tropical depressions, 6 has developed into tropical cyclones. Currently, we have 3 areas of concerns out there. The 7 tropical depression, was formed yesterday. So we're monitoring that one to see how it's going to develop over the next coming days. And then we have the remnants of Francine that's in the continental United States. There is also a disturbance 1 that is stretched to the northeast of Grenada, more as projected to impact the Northern Island chains, and there's a 30% chance that this can develop in the next 30 days.
The climatological peak of the Atlantic hurricane season typically happens each year around September 10th. Charles urged Grenadians to not become complacent for the remainder of the season, as conditions exist that can fuel major hurricanes.
We are looking at extreme severe heating continued for the region. For the first 2 weeks of September, we have been experiencing very high temperature. As we know, temperature is one of the fuel that could escalate and intensify tropical cyclones. So we are not out of the woods. We are at the peak. We are at the midpoint. And we are asking persons to continue to be vigilant as we continue to go through this hurricane season with a very extreme high temperature.
Tropical Storm Alberta was the first storm of the season, forming on June 19th, marking the latest start for a first-named storm since 2014. Hurricane Beryl has been the most devastating storm for the season so far. It formed as the second-named storm on June 28th, rapidly intensifying due to warm Atlantic waters. By July 1st, Beryl made landfall in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique as a powerful Category 4 hurricane, with sustained winds of 150 miles per hour. The storm caused severe damage across the southern Caribbean, affecting other Grenadine islands, including Mayro, Canawan, Bequia, Union Island, and St. Vincent. Beryl reached Category 5 status early on July 2nd, becoming the earliest Category 5 hurricane on record. Tropical Storm Chris formed on June 30th, but dissipated early on July 1st after making landfall and interacting with Mexico's terrain. Following a period of relative quiet, the U.S. National Hurricane Center (NHC) began tracking a tropical wave that evolved into Hurricane Debbie on July 26. Debbie entered the Gulf of Mexico and, under favorable conditions, strengthened into a tropical storm before becoming a hurricane on August 4th and making landfall in Florida. The third hurricane of the season, Ernesto, was first observed as an area of low pressure in the tropical Atlantic on August 8th. By August 11th, it had organized into a low pressure area and was designated a potential tropical cyclone 5. Within 24 hours, it intensified into tropical storm Ernesto and became a hurricane on August 14th. Ernesto continued to strengthen, reaching Category 2 status before weakening due to dry air and wind shear. On August 17th, it made landfall in Bermuda as a Category 1 hurricane before weakening into a tropical storm later that day. Hurricane Francine formed from a low-pressure area in the central tropical Atlantic on August 26th and is still currently affecting the U.S. Tropical Depression 7 is presently being monitored. This system began as a trough of low pressure interacting with a nearby tropical wave that showed signs of slow development. By September 11th, the disturbance evolved into a tropical wave with organized showers and thunderstorms. Forecasters expect Tropical Depression 7 to intensify and potentially become a tropical storm today. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Grenlec is urging workers to return to work. Grenada Electricity Services Limited, Grenlec, is urging its employees to return to work while the issues behind the ongoing strike are addressed through legal and industrial procedures. We get more in this report.
The Grenada Electricity Services Limited, Grenlec, is urging its employees to return to work while the issues behind the ongoing strike are addressed through legal and industrial procedures. In an official response issued on Wednesday, Grenlec labeled the industrial action led by the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, GTAU, as unlawful and in violation of established industrial relations practices, particularly in essential services. According to Grenlec, the strike, which began on Monday, was initiated by the GTAU following an unauthorized meeting called by the union over concerns about the dismissal of 2 temporary employees. Grenlec emphasized that Article 30 of the collective bargaining agreement between the company and GTAU prohibits unlawful strikes, and the union had not followed the established grievance procedure. The company explained that this procedure requires both parties to engage in discussions, and if no agreement is reached, the dispute should be referred to the Ministry of Labour. Grenlec noted that these steps were not followed before the strike commenced. In justifying its actions regarding the dismissed employees, Grenlec stated that the company occasionally hires temporary workers to cover short-term needs, with no guarantee of continuous employment beyond the period specified in the contract. According to the company, the dismissed employees did not meet the criteria for 6 months of continuous employment, disqualifying them from permanent positions. Grenlec reiterated that it is under no legal obligation to rehire the workers based on the Collective Labor Agreement and the Employment Act. Grenlec expressed regret over the service disruptions caused by the strike and encouraged workers to return to work to ensure continued operations. The company reaffirmed its commitment to ongoing dialogue with the union and shop stewards in order to resolve the situation. Cherry Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Other news: amid the challenges posed by power politics, regional conflicts, economic slowdowns, and climate change, each threatening the protection of human rights around the world, the inaugural China-Latin American Caribbean States Roundtable on Human Rights began in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, on Tuesday. This event brings together over 120 senior officials, scholars, experts, and representatives from social organizations and think tanks across 17 countries to explore strategies for advancing human rights. Peter David, former Foreign Affairs Minister of Grenada, highlighted the nation's progress and aspirations in its regional and bilateral partnerships with China.
It is just not an occasion to celebrate the successes of our collaboration, but also a pivotal juncture to renew our collective commitment to advancing human rights. China's policy of peace and development provides the best basis for the further consolidation and development of international human rights. The South has found a true friend in the People's Republic of China, and the value of this friendship has brought development and progress to millions of the world's poor and dispossessed. As a member of Parliament in Grenada, I am pleased to convey the progress and aspirations that define our regional and bilateral partnership with China. This bond exemplifies a shared vision for a more just and equitable world.
The former government minister emphasized that there are many more collaborative opportunities ahead between Grenada and China.
Our joint efforts have laid a solid foundation for progress and the development of all our citizens. Our progress is significant, but it is not the end of the journey. We must forge ahead with renewed vigor, embracing the challenges and opportunities that lie before us. Let us continue to harness the power of our partnership to address inequalities, defend freedoms, and build a sustainable future for all. Our collective action today will define the world of tomorrow.
Now, the current state of agro-farming, fisheries and associated sectors in Grenada will be assessed with emphasis on the challenges faced before and after Hurricane Beryl. You see, a team from Europe is currently on a visit to Grenada to conduct a systems assessment survey. My colleague Christina John has this report.
The Grenada Embassy in Brussels, on a mission to the European Union, is preparing to launch their Ambibrew program, Eco Parish 1.0 project, which aims to tackle access to affordable water and renewable energy, as well as innovative technological solutions on farms. This initiative aims to rally technical and financial resources to foster sustainable development and enhance resilience in the agro-farming and allied sectors throughout Grenada. Head of mission is Ralph Joseph, Ambassador Extraordinary to the Kingdom of Belgium.
Conceptualize this program, which is an integrated program. It is not only agriculture, it is health, it is energy, it is water. You will find out. In line with the Sustainable Development Goals, Kenny is going to talk about this. But Beryl has given us the opportunity to fast forward. Beryl devastated Carriacou and Petit Martinique. So we are going to do now a project from the program to attack Carriacou as quickly as we could. But the program itself is for Grenada, the whole of Grenada. Is to get from you. You are the experts, so that we can complete the project, so that we will get the funding. And you know the buzzwords: sustainability, renewable energy, circular economy, green, all these things. And
the project outlines the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 17. Ambassador Kennedy Roberts, who is responsible for the Sustainable Development Goals, cited this project as one way government is seeking to put programs in place for the future.
This project is an opportunity to bring a lot of these goals within the context of agriculture, water, fisheries, but it would be intersectoral. But the approach in designing the project should not be someone sitting in a conference room by themselves or in their office, put together some numbers and say, let's look for funding. The funding agencies want to see a process where the people who are going to benefit are involved as early as possible. So at this design stage of the project, we have been meeting with the farmers, meeting with you today to really hear from you. And as we record what we're doing, as we hear from you and we document it in the project proposal, it would strengthen the ability to get the funding.
Christina John, GBN News.
Network news from the Grenadian capital still to come from us. High Court grants murder accused Annin Williams bail.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenlec debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
As we get ready to give thanks, the long Thanksgiving weekend. Legends Promotions presents the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Grenada Trade Center at 7:30 p.m. Featuring the 1980 Calypso Monarch Survivor. Together with Stubbles. 10 times Calypso Monarch Scholar. Alongside Luta, Tobago Kuso, and 7 times Soca and 10 times Road March King. Super Blue. Super Blue. Tickets cost $16 and are available at all Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Wall Street, Grenville, and Gual, Springs Shopping Center, St. David's Pharmacy, Clear Vision Eye Care Center, on the Carinage, and Gittins Pharmacy, St. George's. It's the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. You can't afford to miss this one.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day is happening on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequenty Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more, with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities, all while enjoying the songs of Trio the Band and DJ Graphic Sounds. It will be a fun-filled day filled with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequenty Industrial Park playing field on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
The Grenada Motor Club will be hosting its second and final international drag racing event for 2024 at Pearls International Speedway on September 28th and 29th. Expect the fastest set of drag cars and bikes the Caribbean has to offer offer. September 27th, meet and greet at Lavo Lanes. September 28th, test and tune bracket race qualifiers. And after drags, chill out at Sizzle Bar and Lounge. September 29th, drag race finals at Pearls International Speedway. There will be a special guest appearance by one of the Caribbean's top drag racers and a special drift performance by one of the Caribbean's top drifter. Mark the dates. September 28th and 29th at Pearls International Speedway is the place to be. You don't want to miss this one.
Where are you come out? Where are you from? How was leave free promotion? It is on budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Residents of St. Patrick, are you ready to take action in the fight against climate change? The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the G-Cruise Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. You are invited to come out to the St. Patrick Anglican Primary School on Wednesday, 18th September, starting at 5 p.m. with an exhibition and from 6 p.m. with the official start of the meeting. Transportation will be provided. Let's hear about the changes in your environment and the methods you use to adapt. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. This is Network News. News coming in to us is that a settlement has been reached in the industrial action involving workers at Grenlec. We're told workers are expected to return to work on Friday, September 13, 2024. We also understand that the two employees at the center of the dispute are expected to be reinstated. We are following this development. We'll have more on it in a subsequent newscast. The High Court has granted murder-accused Annin Williams bail in the sum of $50,000 following the fatal stabbing of 29-year-old Aaron Anthony Dragon. More in this report.
Annin Williams, the 29-year-old shopkeeper charged with non-capital murder in connection with the fatal stabbing of 29-year-old Aaron Anthony Dragon, has been granted bail by the St. George's High Court. The decision was handed down by Madam Justice Paula Guilford on September 6th, setting bail at $50,000 with two sureties. Williams, who has been in custody since his arrest on August 24th, following the altercation that led to Dragon's death, was granted bail under strict conditions. As part of the terms, Williams, a resident of Monjaloo, St. George, is required to report to the Central Police Station 3 times weekly between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. The tragic incident, which occurred in the lower Monjaloo Marion area, resulted in the death of Dragon, a well-known coconut and juice vendor of Marion, St. George, affectionately called Dollar. Dragon suffered multiple stab wounds to his neck and left forearm during a confrontation with Williams. Williams is being represented in the matter by attorneys Peter David and Francis Williams. He is scheduled to make his next court appearance before Chief Magistrate Francine Foster at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court on September 16th for the start of the preliminary inquiry, which will determine if there is enough evidence to move the case to the High Court. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
The story to report: a local agro-processor is anticipating improved opportunities for Grenadian agro-processors with Grenada-Guyana collaboration. Christina John reports.
With the prospects high for budding collaboration between Grenada and Guyana, there is hope for a positive outcome from discussions and events during the recent trade mission to Guyana. Head of Agritourism Grenada, Tricia Simon, was among participants in the Pure Grenada Trade and Investment Mission organized by the Grenada Tourism Authority. The expo showcased Grenada's unique products and services, aiming to create opportunities for new partnerships and foster relationships that will drive future growth in the agritourism sector.
We were able to showcase our products. So as I said before, we have a host of products. We were able to showcase what is it that Grenada has to offer to Guyana, as well as there was a big focus on tourism. So you know different places that you could visit in Grenada, the sceneries, the fauna, the people. And so we had, in terms of agritourism, we had businesses such as Montparnasse Plantation there. We had the Tower Estate there. So these two businesses were able to really showcase, and it was so funny that it was more from an agritourism perspective, what it is we offer.
Speaking of her experience during the expo, Simon recognized the high demand for Grenada's nutmeg.
I think it's important to highlight the smaller producers, because usually you'll have the big ones. I think what I heard was that people wanted the nutmeg. There was one of the companies, Treaties, and she makes a nutmeg propane. And so a lady from CARICOM, she said, "Oh, my ankle's hurting me." She's like, "Can I have the nutmeg?" I'm like, "We don't have anything to give away or sell. It's samples." She came back and back and back. Like, "Okay, just take it." So she ended up taking the nutmeg. Really hope that on a go-forward basis, every Grenadian should have at least one nutmeg, one cocoa, one spice tree, as best as possible within your on your property line, because the reason is that we are known as the Isle of Spice. That is an important moniker, and we don't want to lose it.
The Grenada Agritourism booth at the expo featured products from over 20 agro-processors, helping to provide a visibility for the right variety of Grenadian product. A weekly direct flight between Guyana and Grenada is expected to begin this month via Inter-Caribbean Airways, providing a boost for agro-processing in Grenada as trade relations deepen between the two countries. It is anticipated that the once-weekly flight would help to also solidify connections with Brazil and Suriname. Last month, Honorable Lennox Andrew, Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, joined other colleagues, including Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell and Adrian Thomas, Minister for Tourism and Creative Affairs, for the Trade Expo, Business Forum, and Taste of Grenada event, all focused on promoting Grenada. Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Here goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG United offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG United. Good like that.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
But you are 92. Yeah. You need the #1 run, man. That is it. No, what? Nice. Yeah. You #1.
Yeah, me too. Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the #1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Here at Concord Distributors Limited and Grenada Steelworks Limited, your local hardware store, we offer a wide variety of hardware and household items, such as roofing sheets in a variety of colors, building materials, electrical, plumbing fixtures and fittings, tiles, doors, windows, and more. Visit Concord Distributors Limited on Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, or call us today at 444-4692 or 444-1024. You can also reach us via WhatsApp on 407-1024 or visit our Facebook page, Concord Distributors Limited. Concord Distributors, the name you can trust for all your construction needs.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Spicile Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Spicile Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. We operate at Grenville and the Carnage. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679 or 440-1500. or visit any of our locations. Spicile Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you. This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Welcome back. The time has come for rebuilding more resilient infrastructure to withstand natural hazards of any strength. Christina John has the rest of the details.
The time has come for rebuilding more resilient infrastructure to withstand disasters of any strength. In that vein, government engineers and local contractors are presently engaged in a one-week workshop intended to make them better equipped to rebuild following a disaster. The session is organized by the Ministry of National Security, Planning and Development Authority, and the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA. The workshop forms part of an early recovery capacity building initiative designed to rebuild resilient infrastructure through effective practices. The Planning and Development Authority will be tasked to monitor the projects to ensure compliance and implementation of the right methods. Nicole Gelilo is a member of the Planning and Development Authority Board.
The code is suitable for the design of all buildings to expedite the reconstruction after PDA may not necessarily be able to enforce its use for small single-family domestic accommodation. However, homeowners are encouraged to use the OECS building guidelines published in 2018. These OECS building guidelines should be also listed in the regulation. This will assist homeowners in ensuring compliance when post-construction enforcement occurs. As a guide, during the reconstructive period, all new buildings and all buildings where there are repairs to damage of more than 25% of the pre-burial buildings should be subject to formal building control.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Colin McQuilkin, said the workshop is quite necessary at this time based on the revelation of a recently conducted needs assessment.
It is important to note that a rapid needs assessment was completed on the housing sector, and the findings from this report provided for the implementation of a targeted approach to addressing the deficiencies within the housing sector. This workshop is one such initiative that will hopefully address some identified deficiencies to facilitate rebuilding resilient structures.
Sidema's representative at the workshop is Lieutenant Colonel Kester Craig. He noted that there must be changes in construction approaches to be able to build resiliently and minimize future impacts.
It's obvious that we are experiencing more storms with greater intensity in the Caribbean region. We do not have to look far to understand the level of destruction that comes with them. Therefore, it cannot be business as usual. And there must be changes in construction approaches to be able to build resiliently and minimize future impacts.
The workshop ends on Friday. Christina John, GBN News.
We invite you to stay close. The sports news right after the break.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenada recorded its first point in the 45th Chess Olympiad. Top player Renel Gilbert defeated the top player and 5 chess master from Cameroon. The four-man team from Cameroon had 3 chess masters. Although the other team members played solidly, Grenada lost 3 games to 1. We can tell you too, the Grenadian women came up against Namibia, whose 4-member team contained 3 international chess masters. The Grenadian women also all played solid games. However, Namibia won 4-0. We can tell you the opposing team had special commendation for Grenada's top female player, Benel Chaitan. The tournament will continue on Friday. Well, secondary schools across Grenada are moving into the final stage, getting ready for the Star Mall Secondary Schools football tournament. The launch took place on Wednesday at the GFA conference room. Jake Rennie, senior football coach in the Ministry of Sports, gave an overview of the tournament and announced a new feature of the competition for this year.
This year we have the same 3 categories. The junior boys, that's the under 15, cannot be taken 15 in the year of the competition, should be born 2010 and up. We have the U21 boys and girls categories. We also have the Power 8 knockout that include 8 teams, the 4 finalists from each category, Zone 1 and Zone 2 in the senior boys. And this year we have come up with a new finals where you have the champs of champs. So that will be the winner of the knockout. Will play the winner of the league in a champ of champs.
All right, that is the sports news for now. Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that his country would send 24 soldiers and police officers to Haiti this week to boost a UN-backed mission led by Kenya to fight violent gangs there. The first wave of troops is expected to arrive on Thursday.
6 months after pledging support to the Kenyan-led mission in Haiti, Jamaica is sending a first wave of troops. The Jamaican president announced that only 24 military and police personnel would land in Haiti on Thursday and lay the groundwork for further deployments.
Haiti is the example of what could happen if states do not take the problem seriously and put in place the measures and resources necessary to bring the problem under control.
In March, Jamaica formally pledged 200 personnel for the UN-backed mission, but the deployment has faced setbacks. It's led by Kenya, which so far has sent 400 police officers out of a total pledge of 1,000. Working with Haitian police, the Kenyan officers are working towards taking back key sites that have fallen under the control of gangs, including the airport and seaports. But almost 3 months into the mission, the security situation has little improved. Gangs are in control of 80% of the capital, with violence having spread to other areas across the country. The UN says more than 3,000 people have been killed from January to May, and the crisis has left more than 500,000 people homeless. Part of the problem is funding. The international mission is expected to cost around $600 million per year, but only 85 million have been pledged by countries so far. On a visit to Haiti last week, Secretary of State Antony Blinken urged other countries to provide more financial support and called for transitional authorities to move quickly towards democratic elections.
Further afield, in the U.S., Donald Trump has adopted a defensive stance, criticizing the moderators and alleging that Tuesday night's ABC News presidential debate with Kamala Harris was rigged against him. The Democratic and Republican nominees faced off for 90 minutes in Philadelphia, addressing a wide range of topics. These included Israel's war on Gaza, abortion rights, and economic leadership. The debate was the first in-person meeting between Trump and Harris.
The rigged deal, as I assumed it would be, because when you looked at the fact that they were correcting everything and not correcting with her, so I think ABC took a big hit last night. I mean, to be honest, they're a news organization. They have to be licensed to do it. They ought to take away their license for the way they did that. Somebody that maybe even had the answers. I mean, I watched her talk, and I said, she seems awfully familiar with the questions. When a fighter loses, he says, I want a rematch. I want a rematch. They always, the losing person, the fighter, the debater, they always ask for a rematch. I won the debate. I don't know that I want to do another debate.
Right. We'll be right back to remind you of the headlines. A reminder of the headlines if you're just tuning into the news. The National Hurricane Center forecasts Tropical Depression 7 to become a tropical storm today. News reaching the Grenada Broadcasting Network is that a settlement has been reached in the industrial action involving workers at Grenlec. We're told workers are expected to return to work on Friday, September 13, 2024. We understand that the two employees at the center of the dispute are expected to be reinstated. Also in the news, High Court grants murder accused Annan Williams bail. Regionally, first wave of Jamaican security personnel headed to Haiti. Internationally, Donald Trump claims pass in first presidential debate with Kamala Harris. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada records its first point at the Chess Olympiad. Good for Grenada. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. CPL action up next on GBN. Have a good night.